George Orwell said it very well. He said that the more a society moves away from the truth, the more it hates people who speak it.
Absolutely. And
we begin with Nigeria, where a woman has been beaten to death and set on fire on college premises.
you can't fuck with Islam.
We love that!
Disrespect it. Say something. Disrespect it.
She was a student in this college. Her killers were her own classmates.
It's kind of scary that they've manipulated society to a point where we're going to pretend we don't see things and ignore our own eyes because we're afraid to talk.
But people don't stand up and openly disrespect Islam.
Oh, hell no.
Because they're afraid.
We love that!
What was her crime? Blasphemy. Her classmates accused her of insulting the Prophet Muhammad, and so they killed her.
We love that!
Disrespect it. Say something. Disrespect it.
The victim has been identified as Deborah Samuel. She was a student of the Shehu Shagari College of Education. The students were upset over her comments, so they hunted her down, dragged her out of her college room, and attacked her, and then set her ablaze.
If you say the wrong thing or think the wrong thing, you're going to be punished for it.
People won't disrespect Islam. Nobody will disrespect it because they're scared.
The staff of the paper was having their morning editorial meeting when the masked men walked in, calling out some editors and cartoonists by name and then shooting them execution style. 5 minutes later, the gunmen exiting the building while shouting, Allahu Akbar.
Well, no, I was curious because you have recently converted to Islam.
Correct.
So these questions, I think, are pertinent to your conversion.
Absolutely.
As to what you actually believe as a practicing Muslim now.
It's kind of scary. I mean, this is an issue about race and the royal family, etc., but you can apply it to many different things where people saw things with their own eyes and were afraid to comment on it. And that's where you truly enter the realms of slavery, when you ignore your own senses because you're scared to speak.
But people don't stand up and openly disrespect Islam.
Oh, hell no.
Because they're afraid.
All the churches in Europe are getting vandalized right now by Muslim immigrants. Imagine Christian immigrants in Saudi Arabia damaging the mosques. It would be going down. In fact, recently in Sweden, some guy burned the Quran and they burnt the whole city down, teach them a lesson. And these are not even the native people. These are the people you let in to be nice.
Disrespect it. Say something. Disrespect it. You could walk around, if you could wear a t-shirt saying Jesus is gay, right here in Croatia, a Christian country, and you will make it out of the country alive. I dare you to do the same thing with the Islamic Prophet.
Well, yeah,
I dare you to do the same thing. You wouldn't make it out of a Christian country alive, an Islamic country alive. Even in Christian countries, you are not safe to do that.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Panic spread in the conference hall after the author Salman Rushdie was left lying flat down and being urgently treated after he was stabbed in the neck on stage in upstate New York as he was about to give a speech.
You deleted a video in which you praised ISIS. Why?
I don't know which video you're talking about in particular. It might have been a video from a long time ago.
ISIS are the real Muslims because ISIS do exactly what the book says. Kill everyone who's not a Muslim and chop people's heads off and set them on fire and be fucking raging lunatics. But all the other Muslims go, they're not real Muslims because I read the book and ignore those parts. Well, then you're not fucking Muslim because you're ignoring the fucking book.
No, Only Muslims follow their book.
No. Well, no, I was curious because you have recently converted to Islam.
Correct.
So these questions, I think, are pertinent to your conversion.
Absolutely.
As to what you actually believe as a practicing Muslim now.
Yeah, I believe that Islam is beautiful. There's maybe different interpretations, but there's only one God. But the different interpretations of said God, I think it should be the one that is most fearsome. You can't fuck with Islam. You can't insult their prophets. You can't insult their gods. You insult their shit, they go rioting. They'll kill you. They'll chop your head off. God is going to be it's going to be a feared individual. God is going to be somebody who you do not want to cross or upset. And I think that Islam describes him best, simply because I believe God should be feared.
Because they were afraid to speak out. Because
that's
the only, because it's the only religion that acts like the mafia, that will fucking kill you if you say the wrong thing, draw the wrong picture, or write the wrong book.
If you say the wrong thing or think the wrong thing, you're going to be punished for it.
But people don't stand up and openly disrespect Islam.
Oh, hell no.
Because they're afraid.
Well, no, I was curious because you have recently converted to Islam.
Correct.
So these questions, I think, are pertinent to your conversion.
Absolutely.
As to what you actually believe as a practicing Muslim now.
When I talk about Islam, because I'm new to it, I'm a little bit careful, right? Because I'm new to it. I'm certainly not a scholar. There's so much I need to learn. I know I'm on a learning journey. I'm not here to sit here and talk scripture. I don't know those things yet. I'm here to learn.
Yeah.
But
and we're here at your assistance.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
The difference between us and them, we don't care about death. We love death.
love death. The U.S. loves life. That is the big difference between us.